Hey people, what's up? Welcome to my channel. This is my hypothyroidism. My name is Joe Sheree. Hey, let me know if you're here. Type in the chat and say hey. Last time I went live, I had some kids tell me I looked creepy. I think it was just because it was cold and I looked washed out because I was probably tired. I'll be on here for about 45 minutes tonight and then I'll hop off. So, to those who are tuning in, this is my channel dedicated to my journey with a condition called hypothyroidism. And what that is when your thyroid when your thyroid levels are really high, then your thyroid function is really low. I know it sounds weird, but so I have hypothyroidism and I'm on medication for it. I also have take medicine for depression and cholesterol. I also have a podcast that I started last month. It's the same. It's branded the same as my channel is, and it's on Anchor FM. I'll put the link in the description to the podcast when I'm done with the when I'm done with the video. But you can find me on Anchor FM at anchor.fm/Joe-Sheree, C as in cat, Heray. I'll put it in the chat for you. You can check that out. It's actually doing really well. I've got 140. At the last time I checked, was like 148 plays already. Nope, 100 and hold on a minute. Getting ready to refresh the screen. Give it a minute. Okay, the last time I looked, it was 142, but I'm refreshing the screen to see if there's any change. The cool thing about Anchor is you can earn money if you just place their ad like either at the beginning or the middle of your podcast. Yeah, I made $1.22 so far. I haven't cashed out. I'll probably cash out at the end of the month. they take a 25-cent cut when you cash out. So you really want to make sure that you have a lot built up before you cash out. The other thing, I do have a Patreon. I haven't got much traction on it. I'm still kind of debating on whether or not I should keep doing that one. But um, the Patreon link is in my channel. There's a little button off to the side that says Patreon. You guys can go click on that, and it'll take you to my Patreon. I was going to do a challenge this month between my podcast and my channel, but the challenge that I planned on doing, I didn't have it together enough to execute it. So I'm going to wait until March 1st to start executing it. It's a 30-day self-care challenge. And you can go to the link to my podcast and check out my latest podcast. And in the description, the self-care challenge that I was going to do this month is in that link. Thank you. Just give me just a second. My computer seems slower when I'm doing live stream. I don't understand why. So to the two people that are watching, where are you guys from? You just give me a minute, guys. I'm trying to get this link to go. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Well, I'm getting ready to post the link to that self-care challenge I was going to do. So hold on a minute. I don't know why it's buffering. But hey, welcome. Have you been on my live broadcast before? Anchor's really super easy to use. I love it. I think sometimes it's a little less intimidating than doing this. But I do this to keep myself accountable too. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should only have this tab open or I should only have one tab going when I'm doing these things. So it's not slowing my browser down so bad. Excuse me. Did you have a stroke recently? I did want to share tonight that I did have a breakthrough with my weight loss again. I got on the scales and Saturday or Monday. Anyway, it was after it was yeah, it was after the last time that I did this, and I finally broke into the 150s. I am at 159 now, so I've lost a total of 26 pounds. I was at 185 at the beginning of, well, actually, towards the end of 2018, beginning of 2019. And now I'm at 159. Which is awesome. I'm very happy about that. I need to do something with my hair, though. It's finally at that stage again where I can't do anything with the top because the top's getting longer than the back, and I can't really like curl it or anything, and it's thin. And I did color it about 2 weeks ago because it needed it, but I really got to do something with my hair. I was thinking about a perm, but they say you don't perm and color your hair at the same time because it's really hard on your hair. So I don't want to screw my hair up. So I just color it. Sorry. I was trying to share this over on Twitter. That's why I got so quiet for a minute. I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't do these a little bit earlier in the afternoon, in the evening, probably 7 or 8, because that seems to be when a lot of YouTubers go live on a Friday. But we'll see. I won't be doing much of anything come March on a Friday night because the blacklist comes back on. And my Friday nights, when the blacklist is on, my Friday nights are for the blacklist, and that's it. It's a really, really good show. I love the blacklist. There's very few shows on TV that really have the plot twists that the blacklist does. Let's see, what else happened? Well, what all exciting, wonderful things happened this week? I don't know about exciting and wonderful, but um, I got up and spoke before the House Judiciary Committee Tuesday. There was a House Bill 2306, and it removes the statute of limitations for pursuing civil damages for childhood sexual abuse. So I testified on that one. They had a thing at the Capitol on the environment. I went to that Monday. Haven't really done too much other than that as far as going out of the house. It's just been too cold. Okay, I had to yell up at my kids. What else? Yeah, it's just been cold here. It snowed Wednesday, and then it got bitterly cold Wednesday night, and it got bitterly cold yesterday. It's been trying to warm up today. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be warm, a little warmer than it was today. It's supposed to be, and it's supposed to be sunny-ish. So we'll see what happens. It really needs to start warming up so I can go start canvassing and work on getting on the ballot because I'm possibly running for office. Um, and I need to get out and get things done. And it needs to stop being cold. I got a very short window of time to get things done. I guess one thing too is, well, the title of my last podcast was "Fighting the Winter Blahs," and I one of the and self care. So um, one of the things that I've been doing, even though it's been really crappy outside and cold, is I have been just trying to continue to watch what I eat. But I mean, that's an everyday thing now. I've gotten to the point where I have to measure my food before I eat it now. I can't just like, oh, you know, let's just slap some food on the on the plate and be done with it. I've gotten to the point where I I'm anal about it now. It's really important to watch your serving sizes, especially if you're trying to cut down on your sugar. And I found out some more things that I can't have because it has soy in it. Um, there are some peanut butters that are made with soybean oil. So the one that I have found that does not have soybean oil in it is Peter Pan, creamy or crunchy. Oops. Sorry, I hit my laptop. There's sirens outside. I haven't heard sirens outside in a day or two. I live in the city. I live in Topeka, Kansas. I'm going to go for about another 15 minutes here, folks. I have noisy neighbors. They have kids. For the first time since I've lived here, I've had to go next door and ask them to turn the music down. I've had 3 neighbors since I've moved in here on this side of me, and I've had the same neighbor on this side since I've moved in here. I live in a townhouse, so which I don't mind. I like having to where I don't hear anybody below me or above me except my son in his bedroom. Dang, it must be something going on serious out there. Another siren going down. It's like the third one in 5 minutes. I don't know who'd be out doing some either doing bad stuff or or somewhere bad stuff is going on when it's so cold outside. But then again, we did have a fire the other day and a wreck yesterday, a real bad wreck somewhere. And yeah, I know that my channel is kind of really super niche specific, but if I can help somebody, if I can help somebody just by talking to them, uh, then that's what I want to do, is just sit on here and talk. And hopefully somebody comes across my channel and just wants a friendly voice to hear. It's kind of weird when you look at yourself on these things and you're watching the screen and whatnot, and you start picking apart all the things about your face that you hate or you wish looked better. Although I will kind of say that I'm kind of glad my channel is as small as it is at the moment, and I don't get a whole lot of people wanting to jump on here and chat, because it makes it easier to talk to the ones that do hop in here and chat with me on Friday nights. With that being said, though, I still want to grow my channel. I'm 4 subscribers away from being able to get my custom URL for my channel. And then I can start doing more things. I can actually get a t-shirt made and some other things. Because that big long string that they give you to start out, it doesn't look very good on a t-shirt or any other merchandising that I would like to do. I want to get like a cafe press or a Zazzle or something set up. And when I reach 50, though, I've got a really cool thing that I'm going to take some time and do for everybody that I can see that has subscribed to my channel. All of my subscribers. A cool little shout out special video. So if you are watching or you are going to be watching the replay, hit subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notifications all so that you can get notified when I go live. And also check out my Anchor podcast, anchor.fm/Joe-Sherry, C as in cat, Heray. And it's over there in the chat. Got about 8 more minutes, people, and then I'm going to call it for the night. The other reason why I do these every Friday night is because I need to make sure that I'm staying consistent. Consistency helps with dealing with hypothyroidism or any kind of condition actually, but you really need it with a thyroid condition. Your thyroid is like the most important organ in your entire body, actually. Because when your thyroid's wonky, the rest of your body's off. So going live every Friday night, again, it helps me stay accountable and it helps me with staying consistent. And so I try to do that. I probably need to redo my channel header and like have the times when I'm going live or something, so that when people come to my channel, they can see on my header that, oh, I'm going to be doing this on this day. I don't know. I've got to figure a few other things out. I mean, I eventually want to get to the point where I can monetize, but for right now, I'm still working on that 50. And then I'll work on the next goal, which is, well, the first 50 is the custom URL, and then the next 50 to take me to 100 so that I can go live on my phone. And that's going to come in handy because I want to be able to go live when I'm at the grocery store so I can show people how to shop healthy and what to look for and reading labels and whatnot. So that's why it's really super important for me to continue to work on this channel. I mean, there's other live platforms out there, but you just don't have the distribution capabilities that you do with YouTube. I could do a Facebook Live, but then I wouldn't get all the capabilities to really do what I need to do and what you can do with the YouTube channel. Because Facebook Live, it rests within Facebook's ecosystem. And, that's why I don't understand why people put everything in Facebook, because nothing on Facebook is indexed on Google except if you have a business page or a Facebook page or a profile. The only thing people can see if they click on you, and um, if they don't have a Facebook thing, is your basic business info. None of your statuses or anything are uh, uh, indexable on Google. That's why I always tell people use Twitter too, because everything on Twitter is indexable. Everything. Not only within Twitter's ecosystem, but online, in the search engines too. And our tweets live in the Library of Congress. I don't know if they stopped doing that or what, but our tweets at one time or another were all somewhere in the Library of Congress for all of the generations after us to see, and current society. Well, folks, it's going on about 10 o'clock, and it's 9:58. I'm going to stay on for 2 more minutes. So, as I get ready to shut this down for the night, again, this is my channel, my hypothyroidism journey. This is my journey with the condition of hypothyroidism. Please subscribe to my channel, help me get to my first 50. Like my videos if you find anything of use. Leave comments if you find something that you want to ask me questions about. Go to my podcast, anchor.fm/joe. Let me say that again. Go to my podcast, anchor.fm/joe Shrey, C as in cat, Heray. It's over here in the chat, or it'll be in the comments to this video. And check out my Patreon, which is the link is in my channel header. Or off to the side, it says Patreon. So with that, I am going to close this video tonight, and I will see you next week.